We've come a long way. There were 90 businesses that were closed as a result of the flood. 73 have reopened. And we have 2 new, yes. And we have actually 2 new businesses that are also here. But I can just tell you, as much as I am very proud of our county government, I'm proud of all the departments that work so hard, between the Public Works Department and everything else, the 911, the night of the flood, everybody, fire and rescue, police, everybody you can think of, recreation and parks, economic development. I'm more proud of the people who live and work and have their livelihoods here on Main Street, and the folks on the West End. I mean, all too often we think about the Hill, but we also got to remember the West End. There were people who lost their front yards, they lost their basements, they lost their furnishing, and they lost their appliances, and they lost a lot about their life. And they have come back stronger as well. And it's a real testament to everybody across the country of what you can do when you put your mind to it and you come together as a community. You all showed us kindness as elected officials, showed us kindness as county employees, saying, what can we do to help you? And when we would come down the street, we'd hear people saying, what can we do, Alan? What else can we do to help each other? And you're right about that silver lining. The community here is so much closer. There are so many business people I've met here who said, I didn't know these other business folks in the town. I mean, I knew them, but I really didn't know them. Now I know them. And, you know, we have worked together at the six-month point to really say that Ellicott City is rebuilding, stronger and better than ever before, and it is going to continue. And I will tell you, I still get frustrated when sometimes someone comes up to me and goes, you know, should we really be doing anything down there? I mean, it's over a river. Folks, Ellicott City is going to be great for a long, long, long time, way past all of us here. And it's going to be that way because of the people.
If there's anything we've demonstrated here in Howard County, specifically here in Ellicott City, if there's anything we've demonstrated, is this is what community is. All right? You cannot define it any better. You can't find it exemplified any better than what has happened here over those 6 months. We're friends, neighbors, people from all around the state and all around the country descended upon Ellicott City, whether physically or virtually, to help us recover.
The ECP raised a total of $1.8 million to support our community, thanks to generous individuals and businesses. 100% of donations went directly back into the community, with the organization shouldering all of the administrative costs, which are projected to rise between $55,000 and $60,000. In total, the ECP administered 5 separate disaster relief programs to 190 residents, 107 households, 90 businesses, and 81 property owners. These programs were, in the very beginning, 13,000 in emergency gift cards for like food and medicine in the days immediately after the flood, $82,000 in mini relief grants within weeks of the aftermath of the flood, $80,000 in professional cleaning services, $1.6 million in relief and rebuilding grants to residents, business owners, and property owners, and $50,000 in replacement contribution funds for those whose car was completely destroyed.
The 1EC project exists to provide gap assistance to individuals and households that were affected by the July 30th flood. 1EC, the Ellicott City Partnership, and Howard County government are working together with other local organizations and groups as one coalition to help ensure long-term recovery in the historic district. We are truly one community working together for our friends, for our neighbors, our businesses, and the broader Howard County community. At the end of the day, we are, all of us, one Ellicott City. At 1EC, we believe the well-being of our city is directly tied to the well-being of our community members. This is why we have decided to focus on residential recovery efforts. Even 6 months after the flood, there are still many in the rebuilding process, and we are planning our own part in the recovery phase. 1EC is currently working to rebuild homes so that they are safer and more resistant to future disasters, and to do our part in rebuilding the entire Ellicott City community, stronger, more prepared, and more resilient than ever. This February, just in a matter of days, we will begin distributing and processing applications of individuals and residents living in the Tiber-Hudson watershed and Ellicott City zip codes seeking flood recovery gap assistance. Information about the application process can be found on our website, and we also anticipate having applications available at the EDA's Millworks building, which is just down the road at 8098 Main Street. Continued community support is essential to the long-term recovery of Ellicott City. Much of the critical work being done in residential recovery is made possible through the generous support of people and organizations all around our community and around the world.